Imagine working hard for years, skipping vacations, saying no to expensive dinners, carefully saving every spare dollar you can. Finally, you reach $10,000 in your savings account. You feel proud, responsible, financially disciplined. Then suddenly, your curiosity is piqued. You check how much interest your bank paid you over the last year. Just $50. That's when you realize something shocking. While your money was sitting safely in the bank, inflation was quietly making it worth less every single day. Meanwhile, someone else with the exact same amount of money invested it, and their wealth grew thousands of dollars instead. So here's the uncomfortable question. Could your savings account actually be keeping you poor? Today, I'll show you the exact 5-step system that turns ordinary savers into long-term investors, without gambling your money or taking unnecessary risks. Because saving protects your money. Investing changes your life. From childhood, we're told, save your money. That's good advice, but it's incomplete. Saving isn't the finish line. It's only the starting point. Think about it like this. A savings account is a parking lot. An investment account is a factory. One stores your money. The other puts your money to work. If your cash never leaves the parking lot, it never starts producing more money. And that's exactly why millions of hard-working people never become wealthy. Not because they don't earn enough, but because their money never starts working for them. Let's compare two friends. Both start with $10,000. Friend number one keeps it in a savings account earning 1% annually. 20 years later, they have around $1,200. Friend number two invests the same money into a simple index fund averaging 10% annually. After 20 years, that money becomes almost $67,000. Same starting amount, same person, only one different decision. The gap wasn't created by working harder. It was created by compound growth. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Whether he actually said it or not, the math speaks for itself. If investing is so powerful, why doesn't everyone do it? Because investing isn't a math problem, it's an emotional problem. Watching your savings account never feels scary. Watching investments rise and fall every day does. One week you're up, next week you're down. The news screams, market crash, recession, billions wiped out, and beginners panic. But here's something experienced investors understand. Volatility isn't danger. It's simply the price you pay for long-term growth. Build an emergency fund first. Save 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This money isn't for investing. It's your financial airbag. When life surprises you, your investments stay untouched. Separate your money into two buckets. Bucket 1, safety money. Bucket 2, growth money. Once you mentally separate these two, investing becomes much less stressful. Start ridiculously small. Forget trying to invest thousands. Start with $50, $100, or whatever you can afford consistently. The amount matters far less than building the habit. Keep it simple. Many beginners believe successful investors are constantly buying and selling stocks. In reality, most wealthy investors do the opposite. They buy low-cost index funds. Keep investing and simply wait. Boring? Absolutely. Effective? History says yes. Automate everything. Set up automatic monthly investments. That way, you invest whether you're excited, busy, or scared. Because consistency beats motivation every single time. Here's something that surprised me. The people who become wealthy aren't usually the smartest. They aren't the highest earners. They're simply the people who stay invested the longest. Imagine investing $300 every month. After 25 years, you contribute around $90,000. Yet your portfolio grows to roughly $285,000. Where did the extra money come from? Not from working overtime, not from winning the lottery. Your investments earned money. Then those earnings earned money. Again, and again, and again. That's compounding. It's like planting one tree. That grows into an entire forest. This is everyone's biggest fear. What if I invest and everything crashes? Here's the surprising answer. Long-term investors actually welcome downturns. Why? Because every monthly investment suddenly buys more shares for the same amount of money. Think of it this way. If your favorite store suddenly announced a 30% sale, would you stop shopping? Of course not. You'd buy more. The stock market works exactly the same way. Except people do the opposite. They buy when prices are high and panic when prices are low. Successful investors reverse that thinking. Here's the lesson I want you to remember. Saving gives you security. Investing gives you freedom. You need both. But if all you ever do is save, your money may never reach its full potential because one day you'll stop working. The question is, will your money still be working for you? If you found this valuable, subscribe because every week we break down money, investing, and wealth building into simple strategies anyone can use. Now I want to hear from you. What's stopping you from investing? Fear of losing money? Not knowing where to start? Or are you already investing? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.